in honor of our clone Helena being back, Jello! That was creepy.
What do you expect? We're clones.
We are clones.
I'm Patty.
Jackie.
And
Brittany.
yes, this is our friend Brittany who dropped by.
Say hello!
Oh no, Jello.
Jello fell.
Alright, so I said we had technical difficulties, but what actually happened was I sounded like I was hacking up a lung, and we only need so much realism for Cosima.
Yeah.
We only need so much, so we took a little break.
No
We'll be
blood.
back. No blood. No blood.
Yet.
I just work with people, and so I'm sick all the time. Awesome. So that was a pretty intense episode.
Yeah, lots
Intense
going on there.
is, yeah, a good word for it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so glad that my faith in Mrs. S is solidified, restored.
It's been realized.
Yes, realized. Absolutely, because you always wanted to trust her in the first season.
Yeah, the whole episode I was just going, no, I believe in Mrs. S.
Don't be evil.
She's
don't
good.
Be evil. Don't be evil. Don't be evil. It's like that Delphine mantra.
Yeah.
Don't be evil.
And
Don't
then,
be evil.
and then, of course, you find out that it's the people she's hanging out with that are evil. And
I know.
you're like, "Aw."
Oh, Mrs. S.
And
They're
I just-
sellouts.
I just want to know, why do they always go for the hands? Why?
She's a thing about hands.
I do. I broke mine once. It was horrible. And I just,
Because they know that it's the best way to stop you from using a gun.
well, it is.
It is.
But, ow.
You know, she just sat there and got shot in the face, so it worked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm all about the practical.
They do seem to also have a thing for headshots. I think we're up to 3 this season. We have Diner Guy, Brenda,
Mm-hmm.
and Tomas.
Oh,
Have all been
Tomas.
shot in the head.
Tomas is dead.
Bye,
Nailed
Tomas!
that.
Won't miss yes.
Nope.
See you later, but see you never. That's the thing that happened.
A lot in real life, all the time.
Sadly, I'm not actually a clone of them, so I don't do that.
She's pretty close, though. She's known
Yeah.
each other for a while.
Exposure breeds, well,
Familiarity?
I was going to say contempt, and then I realized she still likes us.
For
Yeah.
now.
For now.
Anyways,
Yeah.
this is good Jello. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She made Jello.
I did. I made the Jello.
It's very good.
Sistra, have some more.
Shit.
So who's waiting for Allison to just,
Lose it?
murder Donnie with a glue gun? That's pretty much my thought right now.
It's gonna happen.
If she brings the glue gun out, though, I wouldn't be too upset. Because it would be a very Allison way to murder somebody.
Yeah.
However, let's discuss. She's already used a golf club, and she's used a glue gun.
Okay.
We have not seen her use the scissors yet.
Or a frying pan.
Or a frying pan,
Ooh,
which
frying
frying
pan
pans
is
of
good.
doom, okay, guys?
Yeah.
It's a thing.
Well, I mean, she was the one who taught Sarah and Beth. Well, not Beth.
The gun?
Yeah, no,
Sarah
use the
Beth.
gun.
I mean,
Well, I guess she could shoot Donnie, but that just doesn't feel very her.
and I don't think it would be satisfying to her.
Yeah.
I think it would be too fast.
I feel
She
like
might shoot him to slow him down, like with
kitchen
the
knife.
with the
Ooh,
knife.
kitchen knife.
Mm.
But I think she has a whole craft room at her disposal, and I would actually love to see her whack him over the head with a wine bottle.
Ooh.
Because
Delicious.
I feel like he's the one that's really driven her
Yeah.
to drink, so it would be kind of appropriate. Just
Oh,
It would.
shoot him with a shard of a wine glass.
On the other hand,
I like that. We don't like Donnie.
No, we don't
No,
hate Donnie.
Donnie.
We hate Donnie down with Donnie.
Yeah.
On the other hand, the actor, amazing.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
He's
I can't remember
hilarious.
his name.
Kristen
job.
Brun.
Okay, Kristen Brun. You're making me hate you, so good job.
Yeah. And if you follow him on Twitter, he's hilarious. He's really funny. Nice
So quickly,
guy.
I need to.
Supports Clone Club. Yeah, Clone Club.
Oh, so Arts and Clone Club now.
Yeah, let's discuss that. I'm really excited.
I'm super
Let's just
excited.
talk about Felix's face when he's like, "You invited a cop into Clone Club."
I know, if Allison had been there, she would have dropped her Lululemon. She would
Yeah,
have
she
been
would have.
so unhappy.
Oh,
And then Cosima would just be like, really? You're the one with the criminal background, and you brought a cop into this? Like, just, what are you doing?
What are
Sarah?
you doing?
Yeah.
So, can we discuss how good Cosima looked today? A+.
the answer is super good.
That dress,
Super good.
where did she get it?
I don't know, but I want it,
Yeah.
and I'll wear it, and I'll never take it off ever again.
Her,
No.
yeah, her wardrobe consistently makes me
Beautiful.
jealous.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Cosima still wins Best Wardrobe.
Yes, Cosima wins Best Wardrobe. Best lines for this episode? Who would we pick?
Best lines for the episode.
I think I'm turning into a Felix fangirl because I'm saying Felix.
Well, Felix always has great lines.
He does.
He has great writing.
Yeah, no,
They all have great writing. Let's be
I-
serious.
I really enjoyed like the depth of their friendship in this episode.
Yeah.
Him and Allison.
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
And I'm really
So
sad
good.
after we
Oh my god, I know!
Okay.
Guys, no, it's not okay, and I'm super worried because she had the wine bottle and the pill bottle, and we've seen this happen before,
It was a flashback to her being on call for Sarah.
right?
Like, she's prepared, she's waiting for someone to come and rescue her this time. And, like, let's be real, we love Cosima, but what is she going to do to get Allison out of this mess? She doesn't have the tools, Sarah does, and Sarah's now taken off in some shitty car with Felix and Kira. I'm
Yes.
sorry, that car is terrible.
Hey, it was easy to break into.
It was easy to break into, but can we also discuss how noticeable that's going to be? And they're going to have to change modes of transportation
Mhm.
because whoever Brenda and
Her son,
Other guy.
I forget your name. I'm sorry. Barry, I think. Barry and Glenda.
Yes.
Brenda.
Oops. Barry
You-
and Brenda. All right.
You know, you just get like the switch of
Yeah, I
the
did.
L and the B there.
Yeah.
That was good.
So whoever is working with them is going to know what vehicles they had, what vehicle Sarah could have taken, and I think she's putting Kira at risk by staying in this car. So I'm hoping they get out of it like ASAP.
Yeah. No, I think they'll get rid of it. Like they'll ditch it.
Yeah.
I hope so. And also, it just
Probably right after they get Felix.
yeah, they need something less noticeable, or at least something that is not going to be connected to them.
Yeah.
I'd
Well,
say
clearly,
go for
Mrs.
four-door
S might-
guys.
Mrs. S might ditch the other car for them. So
Go
at least
back
they
for
won't know
Beth's
which,
car. Nobody will be looking for that.
Except for Angie.
except for Angie.
Except for Angie.
Angie's busy with Allison. Spoilers.
Well, except it was in the ending credits thing, so I'm not
It
really
was.
sure.
That's true. Which I'm excited to see.
I
Also,
know. I'm excited to see Angie get into more
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
stuff.
also, no Paul this episode. Is he in Taiwan or like what's happening here?
Yeah.
Did you already read?
Rachel, what did you do with Paul, and can we have him back?
Yes. His pretty face needs to be on my screen again.
Also, yeah.
His face
Yeah,
is pretty.
His face is very pretty.
It is.
I can appreciate the freckles.
Yeah.
We discovered he had freckles.
Mm.
We were rewatching the very, very
The
first
premiere.
episode.
We had a friend over earlier today, and she's never seen it. It was a travesty.
Yeah.
I know. I think she's been converted, though.
So we fixed it.
Yeah, we
She's
did
headed
fix it.
off to space.ca to watch the rest of
It's always just that headshot at the end.
it. Yeah.
They aren't hooked by then.
Yeah, if you
No.
aren't hooked by the train, I think by the end you're like, oh my gosh, what just happened? But it was funny to sit here and, I mean, we've watched the episode numerous times, so I'm kind of subtly watching her out of the corner of my eye, and the train scene happens and her face just goes, shocked. Just like, what? What just
Total
happened?
shock.
So, I mean,
Wham moment
yeah,
with the literal
Yeah.
wham.
as we were saying, they like to start things off with a bang,
Or end things off bang.
or end things with a bang,
Or both!
or both. Sometimes both.
Sometimes, a lot of the times both.
So, here's hoping Helena gets some speaking lines next week
Yeah,
and
because
Jello.
and some Jello.
please
Like-
give her some Jello.
You took her out of the hospital before she could even exploit the orderlies for Jello.
Oh,
Okay,
come on,
yeah,
that would have
no,
been the
that's-
best.
That would have been
The
great.
best.
Like if you just,
But
even
no,
if you
I'm
just
actually
seen
I'm
her
worried
being
for her.
picked up and she had like a
I am
tray
concerned for
full
her.
of empty
I'm worried for her.
Jello.
She is weak and defenseless, and they were putting things
Peter
on
Outerbridge.
cows'
Beehive.
lady part.
No!
Lady
You know
Parton,
what?
that's pretty polite of you.
So
Yes, that's very polite.
I'm trying to keep it relatively
I'm getting flashbacks.
safe, but
Yeah.
they're rods. It's not good, guys.
It's
not good.
it's not good. I'm very concerned that, he just asked Tomas, did you ever wonder if she could have children? Because that really doesn't bode well for Helena.
No,
And I feel like
nobody wants to be some creepy cult member's wife with like 8 kids.
And while I'm not the biggest advocate of Helena and how awesome she is, because I get distracted by the other clones. There's a lot of clones. Look at these clones. Woo! I have to say, I think she's been through enough in her poor life that she doesn't deserve this.
but at
And,
least Tomas.
Yeah.
and also,
At least Thomas is fun.
the way that they brought her back, that they said she was a mirror image twin,
She's
have
been
to say-
fighting that for a long time.
I have been.
Only because,
really
and
upset.
only because, and you guys have to realize this, the reversal in Mirror Twins is so minor, like it would have had to.
It's mere centimeters that your heart would be flipped. Centimeters. So either Sarah was a great shot and would have hit her directly in the heart and so missed her actual heart, or she's like
a terrible
just a terrible shot and missed everything completely.
I'm voting for the great shot, by the way.
I don't know. Have we ever seen Sarah shoot? Well, she just really learned how to.
Yeah, and
Shoot.
she still said, like, I've never fired again. I'm a terrible shot. I don't see her getting better between, like, the 3 days that season 1 took place over, however
if
many
Allison
days it was.
teaching you how to shoot a gun, wouldn't you want to be perfect so she didn't get mad at you?
I feel like she hadn't released that crazy side of her yet.
Yeah. I'm just hoping she
Just a
doesn't.
Not to
Crazy.
Sarah. Yeah,
I'm just
different
hoping she
crazy.
doesn't do the crazy that Beth did. And
No, she's not.
no.
Allison's not gonna do that.
She's
I
gonna-
know, but
she's gonna deal with
so on
things
the
with
edge.
violence.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's weird to say that about Allison because of all the clones. Except, well, Cosima is also not really into violence.
So when you think about it,
When you think about it, she's been the one that's been most prone to violence, really, other
Yeah,
than
like-
Helena.
besides Helena, really, yeah, it's Allison who responds with violence. Like Sarah runs
Yep.
or shoots people.
or shoots people
Or cons people.
or cons
Just
people.
pretend she's someone different.
Mhm.
Yeah, but like Allison has so far responded with people breaking the reality she wants with
Glue gun to Donnie.
physical violence.
Golf club to Donnie. She let Ainsley die in a garbage compactor.
To be fair,
Oh, I had a
Ainsley
fight
wasn't
with
a
her in
very
the street.
nice
And
person.
beat her up in the street!
Yeah, there was that.
And did we see her with the guys who tried to kidnap her last episode?
That was amazing.
That was violence, okay?
That was some serious violence.
Physical violence, mace, and a rape whistle. Which isn't violence, but it was probably quite loud for that man whose ear she was blowing it into.
Good. He was a jerk.
Good.
He was a jerk.
Good. I fully advocate that violence. You do that if someone ever tries to grab you on the street. Be Allison. Yes, beat Allison.
Remember right now
Allison
because she's like doing a whole bunch
Yeah.
of pills and stuff.
Crazy.
I like how Allison's I'm not drinking lasted for 1 episode. I was
Oh.
rooting for you. I was rooting for
Poor
you.
Allie.
We hoped.
Poor Allie.
And I'm not Allison right now. I'm Sarah as Allison.
Yeah. But I just want to reach out and I want to like hug Allison and just be like, it's gonna be okay. But I don't think it's gonna be okay. It's not gonna be okay. I'm really concerned.
It will be okay. They'll come back for you. We promise.
But
But
What
in the
happened this
meantime,
episode? So much happened.
So
in
much
this
happened.
Episode.
I mean,
oh, the lab.
Oh, the lab.
the lab.
The lab.
Hey, everyone was waiting for that moment. Yeah, Kofi.
Get yours, girl.
I gotta say, I think they're my favorite couple on the show.
100%.
I don't really. Yeah.
My favorite
Oh.
couple.
And cameo from Teddy. Teddy's back. Who remembers Teddy from the first season? The guy that Felix was painting.
that's
anybody? Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, you said
Yeah,
space.ca earlier, and I'm like, Teddy Wilson was not in this episode. I was
But
like,
no,
I
yeah,
would have noticed
Teddy.
that.
Who-
Teddy,
who
yes.
Felix was with, like, in
Who's
episode,
naked again?
Yeah, I think it was in
Yeah.
episode 2.
2 or 3.
2 or 3, I
Yeah.
think.
And like you never see him again, and then
Yeah, and then he's back.
and then you have
He's
Felix's
back.
bum, and then you have Felix painting, and then you have naked Teddy. And that was pretty much how that scene went.
Yep.
Those were the points of interest.
Yep.
As it were. As it were.
Felix hasn't gotten a new apron, which is nice.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
seems that he's kept his apron.
Well, I feel like
No.
Felix doesn't have the
I
money
want
to get the new
Alice-
apron, and the
yeah.
writers and costume department realize that. I have to say, I appreciate that sometimes there are outfits that get rotated, but I also feel like Cosima has a lot of clothes for a grad student.
Well,
A lot of expensive clothes for a grad student.
well, at the same
Maybe
time,
she got them at a thrift store.
yeah, she could have gotten them at a thrift store.
I suppose that's true.
And
Stop taking away from the enjoyment of her closet. We just
Or her parents could be
Yeah.
rich.
yeah, her parents could be rich. We don't know anything.
we
about
were
it.
just
Or she
talking
could
about
be
Well,
an
she
heiress.
goes to an American university, so
which
she's
means she's got to have
probably
a
got
lot
some
of
cash.
money.
Yeah, that's true, because
Yeah, like I guess it could be from like grants and scholarships and stuff
But she still
because
needs
she is
to-
really
yeah.
smart.
yeah,
She was
But-
clever by 6.
I was clever when I was 6.
That was pretty nice.
That was a great line.
Yeah.
I love her talking about Rachel, or talking to Rachel about getting her ass kicked.
yeah.
Real Cosima, not the Cosima who...
Who
kicked your ass or
whatever it was.
No, not that Cosima. No, not me.
Other Cosima.
Give me my
But
lab.
I'm the Cosima who is totally rooting for other Cosima.
Yes, but I'm not going to say that out loud, but my face says it for me.
Yeah, I think probably saying that kind of thing in front of Rachel is...
And not good. Not good for your life expectancy.
Yeah, no,
I think.
she's scary. Like,
Rachel is scary. Oh, this was a question we had. Who do you think is the bigger baddie? Helena or Rachel?
Well, so far we know Helena better, and we... Like, Helena has, besides the part where she's batshit insane, like, there's a lot of really sympathetic traits, and, like, you do feel for her, and you want...
Except for the crazy bit.
No, except for the,
even
like,
because
stabbing
of the
and
crazy,
shooting bit.
No, it's not the crazy bit that makes her unsympathetic. It's the part where she really likes to kill people.
Yeah.
Who look like her.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, she does take a weird kind of enjoyment out of it. And I'm also really concerned that if Helena ever breaks free, is she going to go looking for Sarah? Is she going to go after Allison or Cosima? Like, Cosima has some protection now being at the dyad. Allison's out in the cold. She's on her own.
Mm-hmm.
And I think we're really seeing our clone triangle fracture at this point. Because Cosima is kind of having to deny her involvement with the others to protect herself from Rachel.
Yeah.
Also, how crazy is it that Delphine had to go sign another confidentiality agreement because she met Rachel? Delphine?
Cosima.
No, Delphine had to sign
it because she met Rachel.
Right,
Yes.
yeah, okay, sorry.
Because she met Rachel.
I got confused.
Also,
Why is Rachel so special? She deserves her own confidentiality agreement. Besides the fact that she's a clone, I'm sure that's what it actually is, but I'm looking for something a little more crazy than that.
Well, I think in part it's probably because she was the clone that was actually brought up in the lab.
well,
Like, everyone else was kind of released into the wild, but she was...
released into the wild.
have you seen the spoiler with her and Paul's conversation?
Which?
Because we know Paul's making a reappearance because there was a conversation with him and Rachel that hasn't happened yet. But she says her parents were killed, and then Dr. Leakey brought her up. So she was never intended to be the dyad clone.
So she wasn't intended to be the clone, but she kind of became there.
Yeah. So the theory is that maybe actually Sarah or Helena or both were intended to be the dyad clone. Because Amelia said that the people she was having the surrogate baby for didn't seem like they were actually parents. That was kind of what tipped her off.
Yeah.
They were less concerned about, like, emotional states and more about just all the science and the...
That's true. So that would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
And it might also explain why they're twins and none of the others are. If they were the ones who were maybe the last.
But identical twins are a genetic anomaly.
Well,
there's no way to
true.
predict that happening. So I think there was only intended to be one of them. Because, like,
Oh, no. I mean, like,
twins,
it was probably...
Yeah, you can't plan that.
Yeah, no. I mean, it probably wasn't something that they intended to do.
Yeah.
But it might have been a side effect of whatever they were doing that was different.
That's a possibility. If they were doing something different, it could have changed them.
Yeah.
That could explain why they're also the only, fertile.
Yeah.
Fertile.
Having
Fertile?
She can't English today.
I can't English. I can't French today either, so I'm just out of luck in 2 languages.
Anyway, the only 2 that can have babies.
We assume. We actually don't know about Helena. We're basing that assumption on the fact that they're genetic. They're twins. Yeah. But I really don't like the mirror image thing. That bugs me. Because,
On the other hand,
it's a good science way to get out of it, because it is sound science that there are identical twins that are mirror image twins that have their organs flipped. And so it is a totally viable option, but the odds for it are so low that I find it really hard to believe that these genetic identicals who were implanted into people, who became identical twins by accident and were never intended to be 2 people, were also the ones that become the mirror image twins, and that's what saves one's life, 28 years down the road.
Yeah, well, it had to happen to someone.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess.
I'm willing to run with it.
Yeah, I'll run with it. I was hoping for hoping for a different explanation. I was hoping more for the, like, lizard regrowing genetic thing.
I was hoping she was just that badass.
Yeah.
That too. That would have been really interesting to see, just her actual, like, will to live. And then you would wonder what is driving her will to live, that she survives a gunshot to the chest.
On the other hand, guys, Canadian healthcare.
Yeah, Canadian healthcare. All that healthcare and no bills.
Yep.
Woo! Gotta love it.
No tab to pick up for Helena, so they can't even say she ran out on her bill.
That's true. I can't even put the cops after her.
Yeah.
Well, they probably could because she was a victim of the a shooting incident,
Yeah.
so that has to be investigated, but that's not relevant.
You know what I want
Well,
to see
well,
next?
I guess logic, you're right.
Yeah, well, not
Yeah,
next
logic.
episode, but after across the rest of the season. If Angie's spying on Allison, I want her to actually end up being her friend and helping her out when
I
she's
really
in
hope
trouble.
Yeah!
because I've always liked Angie in that
I
like
love Angie.
background character who always has things to say that I
She
enjoy.
always has the really like excellent comments.
pretty
in her
logical.
comments.
I've always thought that she's a good cop. She and Art work really well together, and I would like to see more of Angie, and I hope that she joins Clone Club, or is at least of the pro-clone variety. Not pro-clone,
not
like
Rachel, but like,
I
as
mean,
in, yeah,
as in,
clones
like,
are
Hey,
okay.
clones are good.
hyphen. There's a hyphen.
The only thing that I'm concerned about, I'm concerned if Angie gets too deep into this, Dyad's gonna step in. I don't think that any of the
True.
clones would actually hurt her, but I think that
Except Helena,
Dyad.
maybe.
Well, right now Helena's kind of out of commish, so I think she's safe for a little while.
Just for a little while. But then Helena's been shot and stabbed.
Let's not forget about when she had the rebar through
Yeah.
her side. That was
Stabbed.
disgusting.
So Helena's like getting grievously harmed doesn't really slow her down for very long.
Do you know what I just realized?
What?
Okay, so when Helena's in the hospital right at the beginning of the episode, the cop asks the nurse about the scars, and they tell her about the angel wings. Tell him about the angel wings on her back. There is no mention of a scar in her abdomen where she got stabbed with the rebar. And I don't know if that was just an oversight or that was not what they were investigating.
Well,
Like maybe they were just discussing the angel
well,
wings.
they might have just been discussing the angel wings because okay, like she's been shot, she's been stabbed through the abdomen with a rebar.
But the really
and
weird
then,
bit.
like that's weird. But then there's the really
There's the angel
weird
wings.
thing. Yeah. So I guess it could come up as like the weirdest thing about all this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe it's priority weird,
Yeah.
but
Because they didn't mention it, but I don't think that was necessarily an oversight or something that they forgot about. I think that it might just be
that was their priority of weird. I guess that is her most identifying feature, but I would also wonder that, this hospital's never seen her before, and yet she has so many injuries, and you would kind of, because she's been out cold and you haven't really heard her talk, you would assume that maybe her accent was because of her injuries to her face, that it wasn't an accent, it was just unable to pronounce words.
Well, but at the same time, like, it takes place in Toronto, and Toronto's homeless population, and, like, Helena looks like a homeless person.
She does.
So they tend to migrate around a lot, and, like, Toronto's a big draw because there's at least, like, shelters and places to stay, so she could have come from somewhere else. She could be a vagrant, she could be a hobo, all kinds of things. So I don't think that would be the hospital's first flag. I think that they would be, we haven't seen her before.
Must be Newtown?
Yeah.
I don't.
In which case,
I
she
would
had
wonder.
terrible first luck.
Yeah, because I don't think. I mean, we know she has a lot of injuries, obviously, because we've seen a lot of them happen. And I think as a first responder to that scene, obviously the wings would be the most shocking thing, but you'd also be like, what happened to this woman? Because I think Helena looks the youngest of all the clones in an odd sort of way.
It's also that she is kind of the least mentally developed. Because she was so...
Yeah, so I'd be like, just what happened to this woman in her life that she's so young and she's so beat up?
Yeah. Well, but
I'd be
then
curious.
to a degree, like, we don't see
much
of what's going on there, and, like, I can understand why they wouldn't want to devote that much time to it.
Yeah,
because
it's true.
Yeah.
Can we talk about
Jello in the hospital? Why was that not a thing?
What can we talk about?
Because
everything.
Can we talk about the contents of her pocket? It was sugar and lollipops.
Yeah.
Okay, guys.
It was a picture of a kid too.
Helena has a serious obsession with sugar. Her sweet tooth is like off the charts, you guys.
I'm having another Jello in honor.
In honor of Helena and her not being
our
dead.
crazy clone that we
I'm having Jello, so I'll have Jello for you. Ooh, Jello. Sorry, I'm really excited, but it's peach Jello, which is kind of my favorite.
It's pretty delicious.
It's good.
I'm usually not a peach person, but I love Jello.
It is. Yeah, we were like, "Are you sure you want peach?" She sounded really unsure, and she's like, "No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's
It's
fine."
fine. When I say it's fine,
All
it's
right.
fine.
Mm-hmm.
True story. Even though none of you know me.
It's true.
It is.
It's true.
It's very true.
So yeah.
Yeah. Oh, what was the other thing? Rachel and the baby comment.
Oh
That was the other thing I
That
wanted
was-
to bring up.
Oh yeah, because we were talking about Rachel. Oh, sorry, it just kicked you.
Eh,
Rachel asked Cosima find
Yeah.
out why Sarah's different,
mm-hmm.
and Cosima says, "Why Sarah's the only one of us that can have children."
And Rachel, my God, the look on Rachel's
Oh,
face
yeah, she looked
was
pissed.
pissed.
And so we were discussing: is she generally angry? Is she angry because she can't have children? Or what was our third option? We had a third
Did we
one.
have a third option? Or
I
is
think
she
maybe
was
both.
both. I
Or
think both.
both.
Was our third.
Yeah, I think both was the
Or
third
both.
option. So
Yeah.
angry in general, angry because she can't have children, or both of them. Angry about both things.
Yeah.
Or
Well,
just like maybe that Cosima is, showing how smart she is.
Yeah, I guess that could be part of it also.
Because I feel like Rachel's been used to being one of the smartest people in the room, if not the smartest, and we've seen her
Yeah.
speak a couple different languages at this point. So,
Yeah.
which is interesting because someone pointed out that you can't teach an affinity for languages; you can only teach languages.
Yeah.
So someone had the theory that Dyad really took that clone that they had, which ended up being Rachel, and tried to see how far they could push her, how much they
Yeah,
could make
it's
her
true.
into what they wanted.
Yeah. Well, we've already seen that
Poor Rachel.
most of the clones have become if not necessarily accomplished, they're all smart.
Yes.
And they're all extremely good at a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
For Cosima, it is science.
Yep.
For Sarah, it's
In another life,
Conning
Sarah
people.
probably would have been an actor
Or even if not an
if she had
actor,
a better life.
I feel like part of what makes this show so interesting is, like Cosima said in the third episode.
She really shows
where
up
she-
at the end of the second, so probably
Yeah,
the
so
third.
I guess the third. Yeah, so it would be like the nature versus nurture debate. Like they're all very intelligent.
Mhm.
They all look alike. They're all very physically capable.
Mhm.
Up until the whole lung coughing up thing that went on there, which is unfortunate.
so unfortunate.
Yeah. Like the other thing about them is they're all highly intelligent.
They are.
And like you can say, like I've heard people say that they don't think Allison is very smart. They're wrong.
Liars.
Listen,
They're
first of all,
wrong.
can we discuss that Allison knitted a pair of mittens while she was on call for Sarah, and that also a lot of these arts and crafts skills are actually like you need a lot of very fine motor skills,
It's
which is
true.
a skill
Yeah.
that a lot of people don't have. We know that she coaches soccer.
Yep.
We know she coaches skating.
Yep.
And skating is a highly intelligent sport because you have to be able to
Yeah.
figure out all the mechanics of that.
Physics.
And plus, like when you think
Yeah,
about it,
physics.
she is so active in her community.
Yeah.
And, like does all of this stuff. And I think that a
Altering
lot of
costumes.
altering the costumes. I think of a lot of why people think Allison is not as smart is just because she's so neurotic.
Mhm.
And I would say that that's a product of upbringing.
Yeah.
She is neurotic.
I would love to meet her parents.
Yeah, I want to meet her parents.
I bet they are the most
I wanna
uptight
meet all
people
the
you've
clones'
ever
parents.
seen.
Assholes.
All of them. They probably are. They're probably the biggest assholes. I want to meet everybody's parents.
Probably. I'd love to meet Cosima's parents. And at the fan screening, Graham and John and Jordan, I think, were talking about the fact they've actually discussed who could play Cosima's mom, which is really interesting.
I hope it's the real Cosima. Just throwing
Hey,
that out there.
oh, and Real Cosima has Twitter now, @Real Cosima. If you haven't already heard this, so cool. I'm
we're
really
big
excited.
fans.
Yeah, Cosima. Fake Cosima, Real Cosima, Sarah as Cosima. I love you all. Fake Cosima is Cosima on the show, by the way, in case you were confused. Real Cosima is the person, Cosima.
Behind
Yeah, she's cool.
the clone.
That made no sense.
It didn't at all.
No.
It's okay. She doesn't make sense very often.
No. I just talk really fast and with my hands and hope
How about
something makes
Cosima,
sense.
real Cosima, Sarah as Cosima?
Okay, Cosima, Real Cosima, Sarah as Cosima.
There we go.
Make
There
more
we go.
sense? There we
Okay.
go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, there was something else. I can't remember.
We wait expectantly.
Yes.
Yeah, I
They're
feel
just
like
staring at me, guys. When they stare at me, my mind goes totally
We
blank.
should have put like bullet points down.
Actually, after Wednesday, I said that I was going to make cue cards, but I've been so busy at work, I haven't had time, so my inner Allison has failed.
But we'll do them for the line roundup, because that's the really important part.
Yeah. On Wednesday, we do line roundup.
Our
Best
favorite
lines.
lines of the episode.
It's just an excuse to watch it again, really, is what
Yeah.
it is. Sit and watch it and go, yes, that part was hilarious.
I won't be here.
No, that's fine. We'll do it without you. It'll be sad, but we'll manage. We'll figure it out.
You can do it with just new clothes.
Yeah.
I guess.
Are you going to come visit us next week, Mike?
I would love to.
Yay! Yay.
Because this was awesome.
Good. I'm glad. I had fun.
Yay, guys. It's fun. Come hang out with us.
So much fun. Anyways,
Join us.
yes, join us.
Join Club.
Because cute. Yeah, we'd love to get like a real conversation going on with you guys.
Ooh, like a round table.
Yeah, like
yeah.
have you guys pose questions. I mean,
Orphan
not like
Black
the good.
round table.
Yeah. Well, you know, we're on Google Hangouts now, and so you can actually like Skype in, and we'd be able to see you like up here, and you'd be able to see us, and we could talk.
And you'd probably show up on the live stream.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah, would they? Yeah.
I think so.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Which would be
So then everybody could see you.
yeah, technology is so cool, guys.
Technology's pretty much.
It's
It is
awesome.
really cool. Like really, really
Yeah.
cool, guys.
And I have to say, I really appreciate being back in Toronto after being in New York, because we had the most trouble uploading our videos.
Oh no!
Because we were on like terrible hotel Wi-Fi, and it was brutal.
It
And
took
then-
like a whole night.
We did it here, and it took like 5 minutes for like a 19-minute video, and it edited itself too because it was a little shaky.
Oh,
So YouTube fixed that. Thanks, YouTube.
thanks, YouTube.
Shout out.
Shout
Shout out to YouTube.
Shout out to
Google
YouTube.
Hangouts.
That you were.
Oh yeah, and in
For
case
being totally awesome.
since we were talking about people who are on Twitter, and Casima is on Twitter now, so is Graham Manson. If you haven't seen that, at Graham Manson
Oh.
1.
I hadn't seen
Who
that.
had Graham
That's important.
Manson?
I don't know. I feel like that's not especially with his spelling. That's not the most popular
Yeah.
spelling of Graham I've seen.
Whoever has Graham
Oh, no.
Manson, do us a favor.
Can you switch?
Yeah.
Please?
We'll love you
Just
forever.
contact. We'll send you cookies. You can mail cookies, right?
Probably wouldn't recommend it.
I had
We'll
cookies
mail
mailed
you
to
a
us.
recipe
overnight
for
it.
cookies.
We could overnight you cookies.
Yeah. We'll overnight you cookies.
Yeah, we'll
You
overnight
will wake up in the morning and there will be cookies at your front door.
And they'll be delicious. I make really good cookies.
They
So
are
do I.
really good
Yeah.
cookies.
We'll get like a mixed batch
Yeah.
of really nice cookies. So whoever you are, other Graham,
Yeah.
let us know.
Trade the
Call
Twitter
us.
handle for cookies.
I should have done calls like this. Phone home. No.
No.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
We need to
You're
stop
cute.
watching alien movies.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay. Before we sign off, last week we did a song that people should listen to, but I would also like to ask you, what should people watch this week other than Orphan Black on repeat until next Saturday?
Oh, like
well,
different
don't start
shows
with
that
me.
you
I didn't know
get
this was a
into?
thing.
Neither did
I
I.
just like springing
Okay,
things on people. Go.
It's an old show. It's over. The series is ended, but Leverage. If you haven't watched it,
Oh, Leverage is
Definitely
great.
that.
Amazing.
also
Hey,
if because we just met the new head Prolethean, who's played by Peter Outerbridge. He had a show on TV a few years ago called Regenesis. He's a good guy in that one, I
Yeah,
swear.
He is.
And it's
Well, he seems to be a
amazing.
good guy in this one, kind of.
Kind of, except
I
for
think
the-
he's his idea of good.
Yeah.
I don't know that he's our idea of good.
Okay, that's true. Yeah, good point.
He thinks he's doing good things.
Oh wait, no, he's the crazy farmer guy.
Yeah,
Okay, never mind.
Never
That's
mind.
what I just said. I thought we were talking about that guy who played Death in Supernatural.
Oh, yeah, he's wonderful.
Benjamin.
I'm really bad
Benjamin.
with names.
It's okay.
Yeah,
You're
it's
pretty.
okay.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I'm just teasing.
Um, so that's 2 shows for me.
All right, so Leverage and Regenesis. What are you watching this week?
What am I watching this week? This week, I discovered that Young Justice is back on Netflix. So if you guys like comic books and you like children's TV shows that you're probably too old to watch, Young Justice is on Netflix now.
Woohoo!
You should watch it.
Yes.
It's great. And if you're not going to watch a show for children about comic books, then you should watch one for teenagers, which is Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is also on this week. I thought that show had a bit of a rocky start, but it's really picked up, and the last few episodes have been amazing.
Oh my god, they've been so good.
Make sure you see the Captain America
Movie.
first, because spoilers
Spoilers.
are abounding in the last couple episodes.
And I got spoiled
you
on
can
Tumblr.
Watch the first 14 episodes.
Yeah, you can get a pretty good distance in.
Yeah, it's only the last like 2 or 3.
After you see
That's
like,
no problem.
oh, that's a spoiler.
There's
Someone
one that ties into Thor.
after you see the
But,
Thor
yeah.
one, stop, and then
Until
go
you
watch
can see
until
Captain
you've seen
America.
Captain America, and then you can
You
continue
don't
on.
necessarily have needed to see Thor
No,
to see the Thor episode.
no, but
That's
it's
true.
kind of nice.
But you should.
But Chris
probably.
Hemsworth, so you probably should, and
Yeah.
Natalie Portman as Jane Foster.
Who is like
Science.
And
Science.
Science
I'd like her and
babes.
Cosima to meet.
That would be
Science.
awesome. They can make
Yeah.
crazy science together.
So much science. Ooh,
Oh,
and oh my God, what's her name? Polly Perrette, Abby Shudo from NCIS, because she's like a rocker chick, but she's there.
oh my God.
Oh, right, yeah.
Be
Yeah.
amazing.
With her little pigtails, she and Cosima would like ooh over each other's pigtails. Hair. They'd be like, ooh, so cute.
All right.
And then they would like, solve the crime in 5 seconds.
So now you need to do 2 TV
So now I
shows.
just-
Because
okay.
like we both did 2.
Oh,
and
Yeah,
you
we
only
both
asked for
did
one.
too. Okay, well, you
Wait.
gave us one because you were talking about NCIS.
Okay, I'm gonna give you 2 crime shows then.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm a big fan of NCIS because, especially in the early seasons, they had some really great female characters. They had a little bit of a rocky patch, but now we have a new female character who's pretty cool. So every time I gesture like this, I block your face, and I'm so sorry. Look at this. How rude am I? Ah, he licked me!
In fairness, you both do have very similar faces.
It's
So.
true.
Yeah.
Just pretend that we're
There's
So-
2 of them.
NCIS, the original. I like LA too, but I feel like you should start with the original. And also Mark Harmon's on it, and I like him.
Babe.
He's like an old babe.
He's a
But you're not
silver
wrong.
fox.
And then for young babes, I guess.
Young babes.
Young babes. Elementary.
Ah.
Lucy Liu.
Can we talk about
Just
how awesome
Natalie Dormer.
Yeah, not in it as much as I would like, but
I know.
she's there.
Natalie Dormer is amazing
Yep, in everything.
in everything,
Mhm.
ever.
Everything. I'm really excited she's going to be in the Mockingjay.
Oh, right, yeah, she is in the Mockingjay.
That's why her head
about
went.
that. Yeah.
That was a really weird face. I'm sorry, guys.
I think her hair looks really good like that.
Yeah,
like
it does.
It's
I'm
hot.
a fan.
It's hot.
Yeah. I feel like it's going to be style soon. People are
Yeah.
just gonna
Yeah, people are just going to start
Yeah.
doing the thing.
I had a coworker that did it, and I really liked it.
Mhm.
Yeah, from my retail.
I feel like
job.
it would be practical from like a hair care standpoint.
It would be.
Yeah.
There's less of it to deal with.
Yeah.
I couldn't do it because my hair's too thin. You would kind of
Yeah.
notice. It would just be like I had a bald
I
spot.
could do it. Okay, let's do a poll,
You could
guys.
do it.
How many people think I should shave the side of my head? Please subscribe.
If we get enough, maybe she'll do it.
I might. I'm crazy like that.
So yeah, NCIS and Elementary are good ones.
Good choice.
Yes. And Lucy Liu. You should probably start with Elementary because it's Lucy Liu. And then you can steal all her clothes too because she looks just. Well, she
Also,
and
there's
Cosima are
only
like
2
his dressers.
seasons of Elementary as opposed to 10 of NCIS.
yeah. But if you were really hurting for your Orphan Black fix, NCIS would get you through longer.
That's true.
But I feel like
Depends on what you like.
depends on what you like. So you
Yeah.
have like a variety of options.
Oh, we should pick one for like each clone. Like if you like
Oh.
Independence,
Ooh.
watch this show. If you like,
All
that
right.
could be for next week.
Yeah.
Oh, could we attempt to?
Do you want to try doing it right
We
now?
can do
Yeah,
it
we
right
should do it
now.
right now.
Okay.
Okay.
With Sarah, I'd stick with leverage because it's all
Oh, yeah,
about
'cause
cons.
Yeah, it's all about
Cons.
cons. That's actually
Yeah,
a really
okay.
good one. And then
That's a good one.
if you were Beth, you could watch Border Security. And
You
and
could.
laugh at all
about that
the. We
earlier.
were talking about that earlier, and you could
Yeah.
laugh at all the idiots.
That's on
Okay.
Discovery Channel. It's
Yeah.
a reality show.
It's a reality TV show about border guards. I swear to God, guys, I watched one episode. I've now watched like
all of them.
all of them. I think probably all of them.
It's mind-boggling because I'm pretty sure you have to sign off before they show your face on TV,
Yep.
and I don't know why these people would have signed off on it. There must be money involved or something.
Or they're terrified.
Or they're terrified.
Yeah. That would work too.
Or
Okay.
maybe they won't arrest me
Anyway,
if I sign this.
border guards.
Sarah, Beth,
Allison.
Allison.
I guess Desperate Housewife.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor baby. Or a craft show.
I am.
What
I'm
not to wear?
Oh,
I'm not saying that any of you should watch Desperate.
I feel like
You don't have to. Okay.
I feel like she would watch soaps though. Like I think
Yeah.
she's home all day. I can picture her watching soaps.
She'd watch
I wish-
Revenge, you guys.
Oh, Revenge!
Revenge
That's a
is
good
good,
example.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! What if she starts taking inspiration from Revenge?
Oh god.
No.
Okay,
Um,
Casima.
probably like Daily Planet or something.
Yeah, I feel like Daily Planet. Oh, Neil deGrasse Tyson. Show.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, the
The
Cosmos.
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 Yeah, she'd be
there
all
we go.
about that.
She'd be so into
Yep.
it.
Okay, Rachel would watch.
If we Downton Abbey.
No, Rachel would watch House of Cards.
Yes, she would.
Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
I was going British, but I should have gone political.
Yep.
Yep. I
Yeah.
like that.
And Katja. I mean, she
Well,
was
but we don't
there.
know
I don't know
anything about
German
Katja.
TV.
She,
I don't know anything
she's rock and roll, you guys.
But
We-
that
no,
was
Sarah.
Sarah.
You
as
literally know
Katja.
nothing except she
Yeah.
had red hair and a sweet jacket.
That
pretty
was a
sweet.
pretty
jacket.
sweet jacket.
And a nice.
Bloody.
Oh, but the nice hat was actually Felix's hat.
Yeah, that's true.
It was a nice hat.
Felix
I guess we
came
can't
for
say
Oh,
her hat.
Helena.
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 Oh, for Helena, crime shows with crazy villains. You should watch
Criminal Minds.
Luther.
Oh.
Luther.
Yeah, Luther.
Yeah.
BBC. Idris Elba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solving crazy murders
Idris
with
Elba.
serial killers.
Yep.
Only 3 episodes. First
Left?
episode. No, 3 episodes. Or 3
Oh.
episodes. Only 3 seasons. Second season only has 3 episodes.
Oh, why? Why, British people? Why do you
In
do
fairness,
this?
they're really solid episodes.
That's good.
First season
Still.
has like 10,
Oh, okay, good.
Okay.
I thought they were gonna pull
Yeah.
Sherlock.
and then the third season has like 4. But you don't need to watch the 4th season because it wasn't great. Sorry, Idris Elba.
That's okay. We
Okay.
still love you in Thor.
The first 2 seasons
Where are we
were really
missing?
good though.
And I feel like if you're Jennifer, who's a swim coach, you would probably just watch swimming all the time. Like,
And who could
reruns.
blame you?
Yeah.
Oh, or you could watch Free, the anime.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Wait, isn't that all dudes though?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Oh, all right. I haven't
Yes,
watched
it
it. I've
is.
just seen it on Tumblr.
Free
Thanks, Tumblr.
with an exclamation point is an anime all about a swim team.
It's a thing.
Ish.
You know what
Alright,
it's about.
It's good for a laugh, you guys.
Yeah. Tell us what you think the clone. Wow, I can't talk at all. Tell us what you think the clones would watch. If you think we're right or we're totally wrong, or what they should watch.
Or what you should watch if you like that clone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
TV playlist. If you like this clone, watch this.
Or
We
you
can do
can
music
just
playlist next week.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah. Next week, music. Get your thinking caps
Or
on.
movies. We'll see.
Ooh, or movies. Prepare for both. We'll decide. We'll let you
You're
know.
both M's.
We might decide on air,
Yeah.
depending on how lazy we are.
We're all pretty busy. Sometimes it's hard to get together before day up.
Yeah.
She was late today, too.
I was.
But it's okay. Late was still... I know. Late was still 7:30, so we had time for dinner.
Yeah. Chinese.
Not bad, but not really.
I had nachos.
Oh.
Ballin'. Casima would never say ballin'.
She might.
Okay,
might.
Casima
If
might.
she was really hot.
Or when she was like a teenager.
Or when she was a teenager, yeah.
or both.
Both. Both is a possibility. It's a probability, actually, I think.
Anyway,
Because she was
Anyway.
at one point a teenager.
we're going to sign off now.
It was nice meeting all of you in theory.
Yes, thank you for listening or watching and taking time out of
Yeah.
your busy, busy days and
Yeah.
your many Orphan Black rewatches.
And we'll see you on Wednesday for the Lion Roundup, and next Saturday for another after show.
You can watch it later.
It's true, I guess I can.
We'll try and make it shorter this time. Last time it was 19 minutes.
Oh.
That was a little unnecessary. But we've been on for like 40 minutes now, so
Oh. That's exciting.
also unnecessary. But we like talking and we want
Gosh,
to talk to you
Unless
guys.
you like listening to us, in which case.
Yeah.
There
Good
you
night,
go.
everyone.
Kisses.
Many kisses. See you next week.
Bye.
Unless you're them.
Bye.